Hello there everyone and welcome back to DML. So we have a brand new solo event to go and take a look at. So this is the Holidays event, with the first prize being the Candy Cane Dragon. So I really do want to get a hold of this dragon. So, there is no introduction to this event when we first open it up. It is literally just, these are the levels, these are the quest things that we have to accomplish. So, the level 3 reward, or tier 3 reward, is the Arctic Dragon, which is a wind, water, and metal dragon. Adorable little Eskimo looking guy, and the egg. Super tiny! Look at how tiny that egg is! I love it so much. The level 8, or tier 8, whatever you... I'm just gonna call them tiers from now on, you know. But the tier 8 dragon reward is the present dragon, which is a repeat dragon. So, that's a little bit sad for me since I already have the thing, but for anyone that doesn't have it yet, now is your opportunity to get it. And then, of course, like I said, the final reward dragon is the Candy Cane Dragon, which is a dragon we've never seen before in game. Don't even have the files for this dragon as of yet, but I really want to get a hold of it. Really like its design, like how weird it is. Light, plant, and fire epic, so for a low level player, if they manage to get a hold of it, it actually wouldn't be too bad either. But, of course, the main part of this event is 10 days long, and if you need any help with understanding how this event works, just click on the little help thing. It'll say, perform simple tasks to get certain items. You'll have to repeat the action a few times, check the item card for requirements, and then collect all the rewards step by step, and then you'll get the special limited dragons by progressing in the event. So, the 3 quests that we got for level 1 is collect gold, feed dragons, and catch creatures. So, let's go ahead and do that. Collect gold. Every time you click on a habitat that has the gold symbol, you'll see that we get an item received, which will bring up a little bell. And when we get to 8, that will put that on cooldown, and then it'll say that we have to wait 46 seconds before we can collect another set of gold again. Feed dragons. Very, very simple way to do this. We got our fire dragons ready in the hatchery from last video, so just hatch them, place them into an empty habitat, and then just feed them up. And take your time with feeding, because what's happened in past events is if you feed them all at once, you'll only get half of the items that you're meant to get. So, not sure if that bug's still there, but just feed them, you know, one piece at a time, slowly does it, and only get the amount of items that you need. And we do already have the creatures spawning in, which is nice, because I know a thing that always used to happen was it used to spawn all of the creatures in all at once. And that wasn't good during these events, because obviously you need it sort of spaced out between when the presents become a thing or not. But normally level 1 of the event will take like, what, an hour if that. Level 2 normally takes about an hour. Level 3 normally takes a couple of hours. So, as long as you have 4 hours of spaced out, not really doing anything time available, you will definitely be able to, at the very minimum, get yourself the Arctic Dragon. And only if you have the time available will you be able to move on to the late stages. And some of the other rewards are a nice little decoration, some gems, a legendary habitat, which is useful, especially for lower levels, because you don't have to buy it then. And then some gold, some food, and we get 5 gems for finishing off this level, so why not? You know, nothing too shabby about that. Better to get any rewards rather than nothing. There we go. It's every minute that we can collect another gold item, so it's not too much of a wait. So while you're waiting for all of this stuff to happen, the thing I'd suggest for you to do is, you know, just go ahead, do your regular map fights, and at the same time, don't just waste all of your auto battle tickets if you have any. Don't use all of your energy, because on tier 2 of the event, we may have to win battles, in which case, you know, you need the energy available. Which is why I've said for a few days now, make sure you're hoarding up your portal gems in preparation for this event. Because if you have portal gems available to you, these events become so much easier in the battles quests, so, you know, it's easy to just, you know, not spend them. Just don't spend them. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But you can see that that is literally all that there is to this event. Like, I can do anything else in the game that I want and it will not affect how this event runs. So if you still want to do enchantment fights, go ahead and do them. If you still want to do dungeon fights, go ahead and do them. You know, it's not like everything in the game has to stop just so that you can do this current event. You can ignore the event in its entirety if you want to. It's not like you're obligated to participate. So, now while we're waiting for some of these reset timers, let's go and do some more enchantment fights. I am upset that we've been knocked down so much ranking in the Enchantment League, but what can I expect? I mean, to really go up to like near 2000 ranking, you have to be doing enchantment fights pretty much non-stop. So I know that if I ever want to get the Sumo Dragon, which is going to be in the hopefully near future, I'm going to have to do one very, very straight run through to the top. But I would not recommend myself or anyone else to try and get the Sumo Dragon during event time frames, obviously. But I'm doing this on PC just for the introduction of the event, and I will be doing the rest of this event on my low-level account, so, you know, good luck to me, good luck to anyone else out there that is going to be trying to finish this event off. It's just, I feel like this event, you have to be around quite frequently to finish it, just because of the little timers. At least if you want to, you know, finish the event off quickly. You know, you have to be around every minute to collect the gold and stuff like that. So, we'll see. We'll see how we go, at least. Like I said last time, no element restrictions! Yes! Ah, makes me such a happy girl not seeing element restrictions be a thing as part of an event. Ugh. I mostly say that because I don't have any metal dragons, and I don't like metal dragons, so I am not willing to level up a metal dragon on my main team, just in case we get a castle event. I would literally just rather either not finish the event, or I would rather struggle very, very handily at finishing it, but still do it anyway. Because that's what we always do with castle events, you know, we do struggle because we don't have all of the required elements, but we get them done. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Doesn't matter how quickly you finish an event, or how slowly you finish it, as long as you do finish it. So, if you see other people posting, I'm already on tier 7 now, and you're on tier 4, look, don't worry about it. Don't worry about where other people are, just worry about your own game. You know, some people might have paid to get ahead, some people might not. Just assume that everyone else is paying and you're just making your way through casually. It's the easiest way to avoid feeling bad about your progress. You know, you may be behind at the time, but don't let it get to you. Especially if it's one of your first events. Don't let it affect you in any way. There we go. Can collect another one. And we're almost about to finish this collecting gold quest already, in fact, which is not too bad. Feed him up. There we go. 8 out of 10. So the one for this stage that's going to take the longest is going to be the catching creatures, mostly due to the fact that they're not spawning as frequently as I wish they were, and I think creatures spawn like a new one it's meant to be every 10 seconds, something like that. Obviously it's not happening in game at the moment, so we just have to wait for the game to generate the actual presents. But if you wait for them, they will appear. Don't need to worry about that. But, you know, super simple so far, and nothing too arduous or straining. It's not like you have to sit there and do 800 fights in a row at the moment, or anything like that. But I hope that made sense with how this event does operate, how it will go, how it will function. All the rewards in that are just here, so you can take a look at them yourself in-game as well. But, you know, you do have to be very dedicated and quite available during Christmas, or at least have a mobile version of the game where you can, like, take everywhere, if you want to have a chance at getting the candy cane. So, you know, if you have a busy life as it is, maybe you look after 4 kids and, You know, you're going to be cooking the whole Christmas feast and having family over. I would not prioritize finishing off this event. Just being honest with you. But maybe you live on your own, or maybe you're not doing too much for Christmas. In that case, maybe the candy cane is definitely a dragon that you could consider maybe getting your hands on. And again, account level doesn't mean anything, and you just need to follow the easiest ways to do the event. You know, again, if you've got lots of fire habitats, that's going to help with collecting gold. If you've got fire dragon eggs, that's going to help with feeding them up. So, don't go into this thinking that you're going to fail. Don't go into this thinking that it's too hard. It's not. The old events were definitely very, very doable. But I think I'm going to leave it there for now. So I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to the event, and I hope you enjoy some of the reward dragons. I'm going to go and do all this again on my mobile account and get it going. So for now, thank you very much for joining me in DML today. And until next time, I will see you then.